Let me know if we got sound. All right, let's start over then. Second place, Joe, Kyle, what are you guys up to? No volume, or is it me? It's not you, buddy, it was me. I forgot to turn my mic on. Good morning, Mark. Another chilly day in Canada, no volume. Yeah, it's fucking snowing, man. Snowing. What's up, man? Yeah, so you're asking how I was doing. I was basically saying saying that I was had a rough night last night, we'll say. I got to bed probably around 9 o'clock, and I guess around 9:30 or so, and all throughout the night, from whenever I was done doing all that mess, I came inside and I started getting cramps and seizing up my elbows every time I'd bend my elbow, and man, it got a little rough. But with a bunch of electrolytes and some massage gun, it fixed me right up. Pretty much got me loose enough so I was able to go to sleep and not have to worry about waking up in the middle of the night with cramps, which was pretty good. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to come out and shoot today. Yesterday, my hands kept on cramping up, so every time I would try to open up my hand would naturally curl right back into a ball. It was rough. Little low on that one. Still I hit a target though. That's good, even though I'm aiming for the can. It was a little bit high on my anchor there. It's gonna be a rough day. Nothing's feeling right. Garden bed's looking good. Yeah, take a look at this, man. Got a little trellis up there. Everything's filled with earth. I didn't think you'd be on today. Yeah, well, I thought about popping some Advil or something, and then coming on out here. But you know what? I had a coffee. I've already had a bottle of water, so I'm feeling okay. A little bit of breakfast. I think I'll survive. It would be much better if there wasn't any snow going on. That would be way better, but if it wasn't so damn cold out here. Yeah. It's kind of a rough go. Oh. You need the lightest bands possible today. I got some 0.4 10 millimeter straight cuts on here. That's about as light as you can get, I think. Oh, Lone Wolf, what's up, buddy? My man. Morning from Florida. How you doing, bud? Moto. Yeah, so I'm thinking about possibly adding a second trellis to that thing in the front. I think it'll look pretty cool. I'll get sunshine all day long, which will be pretty good, and should be in complete business once this cold shit stops. I was gonna see if I could squeeze in, get an early start on my onions and my carrots this year. Get an early start, get them planted in. They usually say about 2 weeks before your last frost, so I'm coming up to around that time. Usually, yeah, usually around May or so. The second week of May is our last week of a frost. Second week of May, third week of May. It has happened though where we had it into June, so who knows? But I was hoping to get a couple of them planted a little earlier this year, just to get a head start. And then once we have something going, I can hi to all. I'm lurking and also plinking. Nice. Thumb tendon has been killing me. Not shooting is the cure. So naturally, it's not going to work. Yeah. Yeah. I've never done root veggies. You got to plant them that early. Eh? It depends on the ones. Like there's some of them that are pretty hardy when it comes to the cold. I know you can get away with radishes. You can get away with beets. Potatoes, you want to wait. Sweet potatoes, you definitely want to wait. Cucumbers, you want to wait. I don't know, cucumbers are not a root vegetable, but they're another one that you should actually wait a little bit before planting them. They like the heat. Cold will just kill them. Carrots, you can plant a little early because it takes about a week or two for them to germinate usually. And I would be taking a chance, but I was going to plant one full row of carrots, then wait 2 weeks and plant another full row of carrots, and then wait a week and then plant a third one. Just so I have some staggering harvest times. That's what I'm hoping for. So I can eat some and can some, and it won't be all at the same time. How do? In the shop, bouncing in and out. Nice. Hey, Huggy, pigeons are loose, my friend. But I've done potatoes a few times, and I've had great success with those things. I find when you mound up a little bit and throw a little straw around them, in about a foot of soil on my old garden, I got about 20. I think it was one of them. I got 21 potatoes out of one plant grown in a foot of soil. Now this should be better because I have about 1.5 feet now. So an extra 6 inches plus mounding, plus the little bit of straw I'm gonna mix around the edges of them. We should be doing great. We'll see, but we're not quite ready for planting yet. It is quite cold today, though. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm below zero. It's definitely within 1 or 2. I mean, fuck, we got snowflakes falling. I don't know if you guys are picking them up on camera, but yeah, snow. April 19th. Hopefully none of it sticks around. One thing to note is the water content of the crop. The lower the water content, the more successful, the colder temps, since it's likely to freeze. Yeah. Supposed to be, yeah, it's around freezing today too for us up here. Kyle, I have a 25 by 15 foot greenhouse, but for the other things, I like the way you think. It misses if you're already planted here. A couple more weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be trying a few new things this year. I've never grown sweet potato, and I got some cool Russian blue sweet potatoes to go to put in, but those are going to have to be more towards June. I've got some, and I'm going to grow them in pots also, in planting bags, because they are going to take up quite a bit. They do take up quite a bit of space. So I'm going to hang it. I've got a little little gap over on the backside there where my wheelbarrow is, and I'm going to add the growing bags over there. I'm just going to fill them with earth next couple of days to finish up what I have left over, and then yeah, that'll be it. And one of those complete beds are going to be for potatoes, or maybe half of it. I mean, it's a lot of fucking potatoes. I mean, in the past when I grew potatoes, I got pretty lucky. I mean, I had a like a 10-pound bag of potatoes per plant. But from what I hear, there's a better way to do it with just by covering them with straw. I think I may give that a try too. I'll try that with half of them maybe. And then the other one will be just buried and planted like normal. Yeah, we do the same thing here, Hillbilly. Mother's Day weekend or Victoria Day weekend is where the big planting weekends happen. But there are some things here in Canada, like if you wanted to, you're able to plant a little bit earlier because they can take a light frost. And it's mostly light frost that you'll receive once you get into May. Or second week of May, we'll say. But we're in a colder colder area than you guys. But yeah, I know those irrigation hoses. I was thinking about adding one of those, putting a Y on my garden hose over here, and then setting it up and running the things underground and having them pop out from side to side, or have them pop out at the edge of the paper, then go all the way along and just irrigate the hell out of everything. But for this year, I don't mind just walking out there with my hose. I like to get over there and really check them out anyway to make sure everything is good. See if they got any bugs or any kind of shit growing on them or weeds or anything like that. I had a bunch of, while I was putting the earth in there, I was watering while I was placing it in. Make sure that the humidity is down at the bottom. A lot of times if you throw all the dry earth in there, and then you try to water it, it could be like mid-season by the time you actually get water or moisture down at the bottom. So it's always important to get some humidity in there while you're filling them up. Come on, Mark. I'm getting a little bit of hand slap too, and I'm feeling it because it's so fucking cold out here. Yeah. Gonna give it a break. Strawberries are already flowering. Wow. Yeah, if you plant carrots, the earth has to be loosey-goosey. See, that's the key thing. That's the key thing about having these kind of raised beds, is that the soil is always loosey-goosey. And I don't ever walk in there. I don't touch nothing. I just leave it be. I poke my finger in, drop the seed in, cover it up, and call it good. That's what I do. And I've gotten beautiful carrots out of my raised beds. And they're freaking delicious. This Billy has a green thumb. Mine are concrete. How long do potatoes take to mature? I don't know. I think it depends a little bit on the species. But basically, what we do is we let them grow until all the branches or the stalks fall over. If you get any flowers in between, you cut them off. So it keeps on putting the energy towards the tubes or the roots or whatever you want to call them. And then really when they start to dry out a little bit, that's when I start pulling them out and then put them through like a little curing process where they're out in the open and let the skins dry up real nice. And It's kind of the same thing with onions. It was kind of funny. I hadn't made a garden in such a long time, and every year I was saying, you know what? Cut. Every year I was saying I gotta make another one. I gotta do another one. I gotta do another one. And I just kept on holding on, waiting. And finally this year I said, fuck it. This is the year. the food prices in Canada have gotten stupid, so might as well get some freebies out of it. And I'll try to pick some heirloom plants so I can replant them myself and not have to reseed them myself over the next year, so I don't have to buy them. Mark, could you plant nice even rows? Well, that's what I do. I follow kind of like a square foot garden method. So basically, I plant one plant every foot. They would probably work better with like maybe another 14 or 16 inches in between each other, having a little bit of space, especially ones that kind of grow like a root where they'll re-root, because you can get piles of potatoes in those spots too. But for the most part, yeah, you can. That's what I do. I mean, if you guys want to see the whole thing I'm doing and how it works out throughout the year, maybe I'll just do a couple of those little Facebook videos of me planting everything when the time comes. And I don't know, you can see what's up. If you guys want to try it one time yourself, you can. I've also grown potatoes in 5 gallon containers, like those buckets. That worked all right. Definitely got less yield though. There was much less. The bags I have coming are 10 gallon, so that's like it's like a 40 liter. It's like a 40 liter bucket that's made out of like a really nice material. And the cool thing is, there's like little side trap doors, so you can open them up and look inside and see what's going on. Yes, sir. Richie Slings. I'm shooting my planchette from Gene Kirkland, the Pickle Wizard. I love this thing. It's a lot of fun to shoot. I got 2 pickles with me today. I figured we'd mess around with them and have some fun. Thomas Jefferson was a raised bed farmer. Oh, that makes sense. He's a smart freaking dude. I love watching those time lapses of different plant growing. Yeah, that's so cool, man. Green beans, super snap peas, green onions, zucchini, bell peppers, the stuff that we have the best luck with. Carrots too, when the weather cooperates. Yep. Yeah, I'll be doing a bunch of tomatoes too, because I'm going to be making some sauces to can up, which is nice because tomato sauces are something that's really fun to use. You can make meat sauces out of them. You can make marinara sauces. You can put crushed tomatoes with like spices, like onion, basil with crushed tomatoes, and you can can those up and have those for your for crushed tomatoes or diced tomatoes. I mean, there's so many things you could use. Just store them and pick the size of jar that you want. You can add them to rice dishes and everything. It's a lot of fun. The only thing is I'm going to have to find a place to store all these jars. I'm thinking probably the garage will be the best bet, considering I want to be able to eat those throughout the winter. So we can store those for the winter season with all the green beans and everything. I think I'm going to do some of those purple beans too. My sister-in-law talked me into it. I think that'll be the way to go. Ah, shit. I adjusted. I had it all lined up. I adjusted and I missed. Nuclear El Nino. Yeah, I heard about that. It's supposed to be super weird winter summer this year. Yo, what's up, Joseph? How you doing, buddy? I grow other kinds of purple stuff. Oh man, it would be nice to be able to do that here in Quebec, but we're not allowed. They if you want it, you have to buy it from the government. That's how it works around here. All right, let's get one more good hit on that can there, and we'll swap it out for a new one. I brought 5 out with me today. Wasn't sure how long it was going to last with this cold wind, but we'll see. There we go. A little better than that. Let's see if we can get a better shot. There we go. I'll take that. And maybe we'll even switch it up too. We'll go to a... get that out of there. Definitely don't want to put your keys in the pocket with your slingshots. I've had that happen before. Yeah, and the thing ended up popping on me. Hit me right in the face. I put a little scuff mark in it close to the... what do you call it? Right to the forks. And it let go and shot me right in the face. Now, this one's going to be tough to get out. There we go. Perrier today. They're a little skinnier. They're a little skinnier than the average can, but slightly longer than your than a Pepsi can or a Coke can or something like that. All right, let's pop up the other pickle. See if we can get this guy dialed in today. We've got the cut myself somehow. We've got the pulse pickle out here today with some of that Neptune green from D's. Take a couple shots with this. See if we can get her all dialed in. It's kind of funny, this one. It's a little bit different shooting this one compared to the other one, even though the fork widths are the same. It's kind of strange. Bands look good. For whatever reason, it seems to shoot a little bit low for me. It shoots different, and the fork widths are the same. It'd be cool if we could just take the bottom of that can off, but I'm not good enough with one of these to do that. Ah, shit. Yo, Numbskull, how you doing, Mr. Knuckles? Damn good shot. Thanks, Clint. Yeah, this is an absolute beauty. Made from black pine. Slingshots and knives. Pulse pickle. Really great looking frame. I have the Pulse also. Pulse is a really fun slingshot to shoot, but I'm really enjoying my what do you call it? My adventure into the pickle shooting. It's been a lot of fun so far. And it's kind of funny because I don't really care too much about being super precise with these things, like going after smaller targets and everything. It's more about just coming out here and busting cans and having fun. And eventually I'll get there. But there's no reason to go full psycho like I did with a short draw shooting. This is this is just fun. And I really do enjoy just coming out here and popping cans. Kind of brings you back to the roots of slingshot shooting. You know, I think just about all of us started off there, coming out here, and one of our first targets we ever shot was a soda can. I know for me, my son, it was when we first started out here. We had that swing set with the big sheet hanging out over in the back there, and we were just popping cans, and we ended up getting into shooting flippers at one point, and everything kind of snowballed from there. I wish he would have kept with it, but he was out here. He was out here the other day, shooting the Boot Hill X. The Boot Hill. My son was out here shooting it. He's like, he has a love for wooden slingshots. He likes the ones that look like trees and all that. And he grabbed that guy and came out here and he was shooting in the backyard and having a blast. And he left the slingshot on the table. And I'm like, hey, I haven't shot this guy in a while. Were you out here shooting? He's like, yep. He's like, I was fucking killing it. He was having a blast with that Boot Hill. That's a fun slingshot to shoot. How was my week? Oh, buddy. I had 4 cubic yards of yards or meters. I can't remember what they told me, but I might have meters because I had way too many. I have way too much earth. I've got. I should have used. Yeah, I got a little over a half. A little over a half. I don't know why it keeps kicking me off. Something's going on. Yeah. So anyway, I got all those. I got a bunch of extras there. So that just means I can plant more shit in more containers if I need to find some. So it should be good. I just don't have it in me to do any shoveling today. that won't be happening. Maybe tomorrow after work. We'll see. But it turned out pretty nice. I got one of these. See the trellis that's on there? I'm thinking about adding another one to the front over here on this side. That'll be pretty nice. I'll be able to get a whole bunch of climbing veggies in there. One side I'll do pickles and cucumbers, and on this side I'll do green beans, some pole beans. Maybe get some of those purple ones in there. My sister-in-law was telling me about them. She says they're pretty cool and they turn green when you cook them. I've never had them before, so it might be fun. That was kind of rough yesterday. I finished the day with 22,000 steps. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, the first half, I did the first 2 beds with the broken wheelbarrow, kind of dragging the floppy wheel around, and that was really rough. I ended up deciding to cut the tire off the wheel, and then I cut the tire off the wheel and was kind of like hunched over and grabbing and just keeping it just off the ground so I wasn't dragging everything. But once I got I had about half of this front one filled up, and then I had one empty one left. And the guy showed up from Amazon with the wheelbarrow wheel, and I swapped that out. And it's a flatless wheel this time, so I'll never have to worry about it going flat again. But the wheelbarrow will fall apart. It's very old. It's about 30 years old, that thing. I know those flatless wheels, they're much better on when you're going over really rougher terrain. They kind of take some of the shock and move, but I've never had one of those tires really last. They always end up having fucking problems with them. So I'll get the hard wheel for in here. It'll be better. Anyway. Ah, right through the hole. I was moving what? Yeah, finally when we got all that done, I got all that done. It was only me. Only me here doing all that, but we got all that filled up some holes in the yard from where Benny's always digging. And that was that. But I'll tell you my arms and my grip were just having so much troubles yesterday because you have to really hang on to the wheelbarrow when you have a flat tire. It's not good. Trying to get that thing to roll. When that guy showed up, I looked at him. I'm like, bro, you have no idea how happy you just made me. He's like, really? I'm like, oh yeah. I said, what's in that package just saved my life. Yeah, I just couldn't hold on to the handles anymore. My grip was like, I had to have a death grip on it to get it from over there to over here. And it was about a 30-meter haul from the end of the driveway to the last bed. So it was rough. But anyway, it's done now. No injuries, just sore muscles, which is all that matters. And then once that was done, I sat in the shade, enjoyed some water and some electrolytes, and built up that trellis. Installed that guy in, came over, and we had my son's girlfriend came over, and we ended up watching a movie. All together, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. Hello, everyone. Mr. Prime Fork. Ah, where'd they go? There they are. How you doing, Andre? My man, the legend. I repotted a year-old pepper plant this weekend. You know, I've heard people say that you can actually save them and keep them going. Here we always use them as kind of like as annuals, but from what I understand is you can take those things inside, keep them in a place, let them go dormant for a while, and then replant them. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've had people tell me that, and that's kind of cool. That's pretty cool if you could do that. I wouldn't mind doing that. Can't believe that didn't cut that. I thought that was going to be the one. We smashed that one pretty good. Ah, that was the shot too. That would have been the perfect spot. Would have shredded that thing right up. I find sometimes I got to remember that when I do my draw, I pull my draw back, I got to remember to tweak, to bring my pinky down. When I bring my pinky down, I shoot more straight. If I don't bring my pinky down, I end up shooting more to the left. Ah, yeah, we're struggling. I should try the Squidward PFS, bro. Send me some pictures of it. Let me check it out. Oh man, I'm just trying to clip that little, there's a little tab hanging down where that bottom piece is just, it's just ready to go. If I touch that thing, it's gone. But right now it's like a card cut, so thin. Right through the hole. Fuck. I don't know. I've done something. I've done something and I'm hooking really bad to the left. I don't know what I've done. Changed something. That was fucking bad. I only have 2 PFSs with Hyper Hunter PFS. Oh, nice. I'm actually working on a PFS now, Andrew, for the Avro. We could. What movie did I watch? I don't even want to tell you, bro. I don't even want to tell you. It was Harry Potter. The first time I was able to sit through it without falling asleep. But there's actually a joke behind it because I was making fun of my son's girlfriend for watching Harry Potter. And then we were out for my wife's birthday and I started talking shit. And then I got the waiter to chime in if Harry Potter was a go or a no. And the motherfucker failed me. so after having to eat some shit, I had to man up and actually watch Harry Potter. And I'll be honest with you, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I have a feeling the other one should be a little bit better, but I am a Star Wars guy and I always will be. The Harry Potter thing, I don't know. It's not as awful as I thought, but not really for me. Lord of the Rings, I'm in. I feel like I should revoke my man card by watching that shit, but you know, it is what it is. I grew up watching it when I was a kid. Oh yeah, you liked it? Which one are you talking about? The Harry Potter things? I don't know. I don't even know if there was a new one or not. It had that little short kid with the glasses on. You know, I don't know if there was a new one or not. It's the one with Emma Watson in it way back in the day. I guess that's the old one. Or the original. Once I get this one cut, I want to switch to the Avro for a bit, shoot a little short draw. And then we'll cut a can with it and then switch it over to back to the other one. Have a little fun with that one. Back to the planchette. Yeah, fuck. Maybe if I hit it low right off that bit, it'll take that chunk right off. Let's see. A little too low. Little too low, but I caught the 40, so I was right in line for where I wanted to hit, but just a little too low. Man, that wind is something else. Can you guys hear it? It's really really swirling around me. There we go. Oh, that was sweet. They're coming out with a new one. Oh, cool. 50,000. 50 bucks. What are we talking about here? Yeah, well, that's the one. Yeah. That's the one I watched. Did I even bring out my Avro? Yeah, I did. It's in this pocket right here. All right, let's get on down there and switch that can up. Unless we want to shoot the top bit for a little bit. Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Let's get a couple of pop. It's just going to be harder to take off. Forget it. Let's get you on down there. I'm going to swap that can out. It's actually good to take a couple of steps when you've been standing in one spot for a long time. Kind of messes with your back a little bit, or it does for me anyway. I'm old and busted. Oh, all right, see if we can get in here without slicing my finger off. All right, we got another Perrier. I think there's a Mike's Hard Lemonade or something like that in there, somewhere in that pile. Oh man, got a little pull in the back a little bit. Let's get some water in me. Gonna water the animals. That's good. Yep. the old back's pissed at me. Yeah. Oh well. It is. Did I lose my glasses? Not here. Not here. They were here. Shit. Oh yeah. Left them over there on the grass. Couldn't read any of the comments. I haven't shot in a while. I went shooting the day before yesterday. Was missing to the left and realized I was not standing 9 degrees to target. Oh yeah. They're doing a reboot. Wow, what are they doing with it? We both have birthdays coming up. Yeah, I know. I know I'm not that old in age, but I've got many years of working in the steel industry, and I'm only turning 51, which is a young pup to be honest, but let me tell you, the body feels like it's 76. It sucks. It sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, the body feels like it's like 76. I've had many call them beat downs in the old steel industry, boy. With herniated discs in the back, and all kinds of bad shit's happened. It sucks. It sucks, but you know, you learn to live with it, I guess. All right, now we're shooting a little bit with the Avro. Nice short draw shooter. A lot of fun. I assume we should probably get a decent cut with this pretty fast. It's got the Omega 0.4 on it right now. And it's sending them pretty quick. 1/4 inch is flying. It's a new actor. I can't wait to see what they do with him. You know what I mean? But how they put him in the storyline. Oh, okay. Happy birthday in advance. I'll be 70 last day of April. Oh, sweet. Yo, Andy, how you doing, buddy? Drives too much. How you doing? '65 May 1st. Sweet. Got a bunch of Tauruses in the house. Yeah, good to see you, man. How you been? Oh, it's freezing cold here, dude. I'm right around 0 degrees. Yeah, right around 0 degrees. Outside busting cans with 3 different frames. Having fun chatting with you guys. Well, that was a terrible miss, man. That was embarrassing. I was all over the place on that one. Nothing was stable on me at all on that shot. I was wobbling at the hips and legs, and shoulder was letting loose. And that was bad. Yesterday when I was out here moving all that earth, my wife made these delicious things. She took like ground turkey and smashed it into the bottom of a tortilla and then threw it into the frying pan and fried it up like that. And then we folded them over, and she added like I don't know, like a pico de gallo or something like that with a little bit of feta cheese mixed into it, and it was really, really nice, man. Have you shot any micarta? Yeah, I actually make my own micarta slingshots. And when I took my little break in between loads, I guess it was around lunch. Well, I guess around lunchtime. I guess around 12 o'clock. I came in and ate those, and man, those were fantastic. I'm hoping to have a couple more today. Just not with the ground turkey. We're all out of that, but wouldn't mind trying it with beef. Ground beef would be good too. Spice that up. Make it like taco meat in the inside of it, and then throw some other stuff, a little bit of cheese and everything in there, and fold it over. Be yummy. You just have to really squish that meat into the tortilla and flatten it out really nice. It should be good, perfect. poke in motion. It'll be 25 in June. Sweet. Ah, early church day. Sweet. Show me somewhat. What do you talk about drives too much? My slings? This is one of them right here. What I'm shooting right now. I have a red one with silver pins and silver washers right now that's available. I just gotta finish it up, slap it on the buffing wheel to get her all done, but that's one of mine. I had somebody that was looking into it and they changed their mind. So 9mm fork width. Nice looking frame. 27mm tips. Yeah, it looks just like this one. This is the back side of it. The only difference is that the pins are made out of stainless steel, and the washers are silver instead of black with an aluminum core. Do I mill the metal myself? No, I used to do it before, but it takes way too much work to do it. I had a guy at a machine shop actually laser cut it for me. This last one. I'm curious about the Avro PFS. Yeah, I'm kind of working on it, dude. I just found that it was a little bit short, but I'm thinking instead of using it as a pinky hole on the Avro, I'm going to use it as a ring finger hole for the pickle. I'm going to see how that goes. I'm going to try that one on the first go around, and we'll see how it all turns out. Oh, that was terrible. And we'll see how it all turns out, if it's shootable or not. Right now, we're in the exploration stage. We want to make sure everything is really, really cool, I guess. And we'll see how it goes. And if it works out, I'll start making them and selling them. If it doesn't work out, well, then I'll go to the drawing board. I have a second template that's kind of figured out so far. It's going to be a little bit longer, so it'll hold like the Avro, but yeah, it'll have the handle the same length as this, but it'll come up a little higher than have its fork, so it's a little bit longer. But I don't want to go too long with it. I want it to stay in that really compact size thing for a pickle fork. You know what I mean? But that's kind of the plan. Anyway. Next week I'm going to be in the kitchen, so there'll be no building next week. But the week after we'll be getting into, or pretty close to getting into May. Then we'll start. And I do have a vacation coming. I got 4 days of vacation coming, so I think when I go on vacation, I'll put all that to work and start making some Avro pickle forks. See how they turn out. I think what I'll do is I'll take a page out of Andrew's book. Andrew has he's got like the Beagle version 1, Beagle version 2. Fuck. Again, I got that funny little piece just holding on. It's hard to hit it. Just take a poke at it at the bottom. A little too low. But it might be cool with a ring finger hole. Fuck. Shooting like shit today. This is fucking bad. Usually I'm on target, like seriously on target with shooting short draw. Okay, that took a pretty damn good hit. Maybe it's not quite ready. Grilling and slinging next week? Yeah, probably. I watched Andy Griffin show once. You can get the water jet blanks pretty cheap compared to milling. The accuracy is more than enough for slings. Yeah. This one here, when I got these ones made, I asked them to make it 1 millimeter larger. And then once you get everything kind of cut and routed out, the sanding part takes it right down to exactly where I want it. So that worked out pretty good. But these were laser cut. What are the practical use for the hole and handle? It's more of a comfort thing. It feels more secure in your hand. It locks the frame into position, so it doesn't move up or down on you at all. Oh, there's a few good uses for it. I 3D printed a jig to hand plasma cut mine. I don't know, because I'm a cheapo. Might be an option milling, sometimes confused. Yeah, the first couple of ones that I had made, I'd made some couple double core Avros, which were really nice. And but for me to clean those up and go around and around with like a burr trying to chew it out to get it into the exact spot where I want it was a fuck ton of work, man. Sucks. And you're kind of freehanding it all too. Like, I wish they would make those burrs with like a bearing on it, like a router. If they came out with that, I would be so happy, because I would be able to use that thing, grinding them off with the template stuck to the part. And that would solve a lot of my issues of having it not perfectly even, or possibly destroying or misshaping a template at a fiberglass or a plexiglass. I mean, yeah, just catching little bits of it and taking. This is a 5/16. All right, let's do it. Ah, I missed. But you hear how slow it made it down there? Got down there, thud. That was it. Okay, let's give it a break. My hands are getting cold. I think we have oscillation drum sander. Yeah, I got one too. It definitely helps. But when you start doing the sander with the when you start using the sander on your steel with everything glued together, sometimes it can mess with your glue if it gets too hot. So the burr actually takes off enough to get you down to where you want to go, but it's a little bit tough. During Christmas, my cousin gave me a compound bow. Ooh, that'll be fun. And an entire metal shop to work at. Oh, yeah, because I live next door to work. Oh, that's kind of cool. I know back in the day when I was working at one of the non-union shops, I was able to do all kinds of stuff like that. I would get extra steel, and I made wood burning stoves and barbecues and all kinds of stuff. It was fun. But now that I'm in the union shop, if I come in on a weekend and I start doing something like that, and one of the guys complained, they're going to want to be able to do it too, and it causes all kinds of issues. And I used to go into work too and work on my car, have something to change. I'd drive into work on a weekend and use all the tools there, and it was nice. Use a forklift to tilt her over. But anyway, different location, different rules, I guess. Come on. Oh, didn't think my back was going to be bothering me. I felt pretty good this morning. Just standing on this uneven ground is weird. All right, let's give it a break. I'm wondering how strong an all fabric micarta would be without the metal in the middle. Oh, it's plenty strong, dude. Plenty strong. Yeah, thankfully I only work with 3 people in my shop. I'm a manager for 10 years. So it's basically my shop. Oh, sweet. Oh, Ziggy, your back's back to feeling pretty good. That's good news, man. The joys of getting older, yeah. And it's kind of funny, you know, before I started working in the steel industry, I was working in landscaping. And I used to do this shit every day, all day long. In spring, getting everything all set up and everything like that. And then it was like all the pruning and all that stuff. And you're up and down on the ground and digging holes and all that stuff, carrying huge plants up and down people's stairs. I used to do that shit, no problem. This would be like you know, filling up these kind of beds and stuff like that. I did one time. I did like 6 square cubic yards, 6 cubic yards of earth, and I loaded these beds. Well, it took me like 3 hours, and cleaned up. This almost took me all day. But to be fair, I didn't have the right tools with me, and it was my wheelbarrow was broken. But it looks good with that new wheel on there. Got that switched up. I got to get some new bolts for it. I'll see if I can pick some up at work tomorrow. But I had to get some new bolts for it. It was when I tried to unscrew them, the bolts just snapped right off, and I got to get new bolts to hold the thing on. I have tie wraps holding it on right now. The tie wraps kept the whole thing together for me for the last 2 beds, which was freaking amazing. But that thing, that wheelbarrow I've had, it was my dad got it for the house way back in the day, and we had it lying around the house for a bunch of years. And then when I moved into the house and he sold the house, he gave it to me, and I've been here for almost 18 years, or no, 18 years I've been here now. And thing's still around, man. It's an old tool. Definitely at least 20-25 years old. Man, this can does not want to give up. Could be 30 years for sure. I've got that thing down to a little piece of spaghetti. It's so thin. It's just falling off. Yeah, you know what? The Swiss Army knives are great, but the scales suck. They really do. One drop and you got chips off them and everything. But you know what? You could probably use one of those and make one out of micarta and replace it. Put wood deer antler, whatever I like. Yeah. Well, fuck, that would be nice, man. Nice deer antler Victorinox. Be freaking awesome. You see how long that can's hanging? It's like the bottom of it, I'll see if I can hit it from here. The bottom of it is hanging below the 40 that was under it before. See? I just hit it. I'm basically skimming the top part of the bottom part of where the opening is for the catch box. I'm going in between that and the 40. I'm trying to snipe it and kick it up from the bottom, see if I can tear it off. There we go. We got it. I think we'll give it a couple of extra shots at the top just because it's been an asshole, that can. It's a real asshole can right there. All right, we'll give it one more good hit, and then we'll head on over there and change that can and go back to the planchette and have a little punishing pickle time. Woo, got an extra cut on it. That was cool. Let's see what we got here in the chat. 50 years of factory labor jobs takes its toll. Oh, tell me about it, man. I had both hips replaced a couple of years ago. Now part bionic. I'm back on my feet. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. I was in the steel industry for or I still am. I've been in there for 24 years now, but it'll be 24 years in July. But for the first like 17 years, have I ever chopped a can in half? I'm going to show you something in a second. Yeah. When I got to the I started in the steel industry. For the first 17 years, we were cutting tubing and stacking it on a pallet. And it was 50 pounds every or 23 and a half pounds every tube. So we used to grab 2 at a time, stack them on a pallet. And I used to cut 6 4,000-pound bundles a day. So we were lifting anywhere between 16 and 20,000 pounds a day, and stacking it by hand on these pallets, then strapping and wrapping them. And I did that for 17 years. And then we got to this new place where I was running a galv pipe stamping machine. So I was running that for a while being the lead hand for my area. And then I made a switch into maintenance, and I started working as a purchaser for maintenance for the machines and the lines. And which is kind of cool because I don't particularly like just sitting at a chair all day long. So in this case, I still get to get dirty a little, and I'm learning more and more over the years. Ooh, what's this? This one had alcohol in it at one point. Let's give this one a little beating. All right. Yeah, so now I get the best of both worlds. I get to hang out with the mechanics, chat with the guys, get work done, and then at the same time I get to go back to the office from time to time and make sure they have all the right stuff to make sure the lines are running, which is also fun. The Magic Jobby, what's up? The Big G is doing all right. All right, back to the pickle, back to the planchette. We'll see how this one goes. See if we can get a cut faster than we did with that Avro. It took forever. Getting a little bit of wind now, though. Woo, you hear that wind? It's gonna be a gnarly day today. So I've been thinking about what I'm going to put in that next video. We got the first one down on how to shoot pickle fork. And I'm thinking we could do a little video, I guess. I'm not quite sure exactly everything I'm going to cover in there, but it'll be fun. It'll be a fun video. I still got a little bit of work to do and kind of planning it out, but it should be coming out in no time soon. Victoria used to offer them in buffalo horn and deer antler way back in the day when they first started. Oh man, that would have been beautiful. I know we get two versions of the Swiss Army knife up here in Canada. We get the Victorinox ones and the Swiss Army ones. And both of them are considered Swiss Army knives, but I think Victorinox is the one that they actually keep and use. But they look almost identical. They're very similar, but the can opener is very different on the Swiss Army knife. It's very similar to the one on the Leatherman, which in my opinion is much more inferior to the Victorinox one. I can open up a can as fast as an electric can opener can open up a can with my Victorinox, but the one on the Leatherman takes a little bit of extra work. You have to kind of cut forward into it instead of pulling backwards like in the Victorinox one. And the Victorinox one, I can open up a can in no time with that thing. But the good thing is both of them will open up a can. And the good news is, if you still need to open up a can and you don't have a can opener with you, you just turn your can upside down and you rub it on the flat rock or a piece of cement, and it'll grind right off the top, and then you give the can a squeeze and the top pops right off. So don't ever panic if you don't have that. All you need to do is find yourself a rock, and that'll take care of business for you. Yo, Dean, how you doing, bud? I know Groman's got some nice ones too. Eventually, I'm going to want to pick up one and get myself a Groman bird and trout knife with the buffalo horn handles. Looks fucking gorgeous. Gorgeous. Might be a little slippy, I think, but I like my Groman knives. I don't know if any of you guys have one. Have one of the Groman or D.H. Russell, number 1, 2, or 3. They're all fantastic, fantastic knives. And it's kind of funny. I've got a lot of different knives at home that I've collected over the years. And the one I always keep going back to is that fucking Groman. And it's just crazy. It's crazy how much I like that thing. You don't get much hand fatigue from it. It holds an edge decently enough. It covers all your camp tasks, from food prep to fire chores, camp chores, all that stuff, cutting rope, feather sticking. I've even batoned with it a little bit, but I don't recommend it. Oh, that was first miss in a while. We were doing well there. Wenger is another Swiss Army. Yeah, that's it. That's the one I was thinking of, was Wenger. Yeah. I got both Victoria Huntsman and the classic. Yeah, I think it's I have the Spartan. Can I walk you through how I do my semi butterfly draw there, brother man? Yes, I can. Hang on a second there, Sonora and Slinger. So basically what I do, and I'm going to show you something cool actually about this. So basically what I do, try to get this thing on my hat. There we go. So basically what I try to do is I've got my bands set up so they sit like this. So my pouch is in line with my frame. See, my frame's this way. My pouch is in line. And the bands cross like this at that point. Because I'll stand back here a little bit. I'll set up my line and I bring my thing around my face. Now the cool thing is, if you could see pay attention to my thumb. When I bring it back, you see I line it up, but my thumb kind of stays in the same way. So my pouch is flat, but as I bring it down, it tweaks a little bit. Now the benefit of this is when you pull it back here and you're getting ready to let it go, the pouch will come around over the top of your forks. If you don't tweak it and you let it go straight, you're going to frame hit or thumb hit. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm going to go ahead and take a shot, and I'm going to intentionally put the bands right on my face, and I'm going to let this thing go, and I will not get a butterfly kiss. Watch. Watch my face, okay? See the bands on my face. Look, I'll do it again. I'm going to put the bands right on my face with a little bit of a tweak. See? Nothing. So the cool thing, as long as you have that little bit of a tweak in the pouch. Now I was shooting very, very wide there because the bands were coming off my face and going around. But when I'm doing it like this, and I've got it set up, I'm just gonna have it so I can feel the bands just skim my face, so I can feel them tickle my cheek. And then I'll have my little tweak going, and then I'll shoot. So when we do it this way, we come very close to getting a hit. Just missed it. Let's try it again. So I just wait until I feel it tickle the little fuzz on my cheek, and I have it all set up there. I line it up and let it go. I don't know if that helped you out. I don't know if that helped you out or not, but this is why I want people not to be afraid of trying pickle fork. All you got to do is remember to put a little bit of tweak in the pouch, and you'll never shoot yourself in the face. Cool. I'm glad that helped you out, man. But that's what I've been doing, and I mean, I really love coming out here and busting cans with the pickle fork. I do a little bit of flipper shooting just to make sure that I can really start dialing it in to be a little bit more accurate with them. But I really enjoy just coming out here and shooting cans with it. It's a lot of fun. And it's really not as dangerous as people seem to make it out to be. I mean, you just have to be conscious about making sure that when you pull it back, you've got your tweak in the pouch. Everything lines up straight down your bands, and you shoot it like you would normally do it. And for example, if you're a 90mm fork width shooter, and you usually anchor here. If you shoot an 85 and you anchor here, it'll shoot point on. So this is part of the issue with pickle forks, because this guy's only 60. But if I'm pulling back here, I've got all this that I can raise and lower my anchor. And I know if I get my anchor right up close right under the fuzz under my eye there, I know for sure that I'm going to be shooting pretty straight. And it helps out quite a lot. Never got into PFS. You know what? Me either. I tried it out in the beginning, and I didn't like it. I'm like, fuck, I don't know why people shoot PFS. This is crazy. And then I ended up trying high style. And I was like, oof, you know what? I'm going to try going back to pickle fork and see how that goes. Because I shot myself in the hand so many times shooting high style. I decided to go back to pickle fork, and I asked a few questions. Got some good tips from people who were pickle fork shooters. And it helped me out a lot. And now I'm very comfortable just coming out here and plinking at cans and, going up to around a 40mm flipper. When I get dialed in on it, I'm probably somewhere around 40-50%. That was a shot on a 40. First shot, and I got it. So, I mean, I can dial it in if I want to. But I just have more fun coming out here plinking on the can. I think what I'm going to end up doing, though, is setting up a tomato paste can. It's a nice small size can, which will be fun to shoot at, and it'll take an ass whooping for a long time before I ever have to worry about changing it. And I'll have my my can busting sounds and all that stuff. It'll still be there. It'll be fun, and I can keep that in the catch box. I'll probably hang that one up in the drum and make that my pickle target. My favorite fork is this Sniper Sling Maverick. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a few more pickle forks into my collection. I would love to get one from Andrew over at Prime Fork. He's my man when it comes to builders. And I don't own a Prime Fork pickle yet, and it'll be cool to get one of those. But I've got a few others. I'm gonna have to get I've got the Boot Hill. I think it's called the Boot Hill, and or the Pickle Billy. I got the Pickle Billy and the Clipple Billy. So the pickle version, the clip version, and the wrap and tuck version of it. I'll get those out the next time. This one is by far the best that I shoot with, though. For some reason, this planchette, I don't know. Leon gave me Squat Shot gave me a great idea of putting a pinky lanyard on there, and it really helps with the way it feels in your hand. Holds better, shoots pretty decent, like that. And I found trying to shoot this pickle without it, it was like way too small for my hand, and this kind of made it bigger. It's weird how to explain it. Oh man, I know if I've got this can's kind of sideways to us right now, but that bottom half of that can is just hanging on, and I know if I hit it in the right spot, it's going to be a one and done. But I just got to make sure I get it. I shouldn't have shot that. Had way too much vibration on the bands. Prime forks look pimp. Oh, 100%. I've got, I think I've got like 14 of his slingshots. I've had like, I think I still have like, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of Prime Forks slingshots, but I don't have a pickle from him yet. I got to get one though. There we go. I knew I just had to get one more shot on there. All right, so let's go on down there and change that can. I think I got one more left, maybe two. We'll see. So I know somebody had mentioned or made a question about if I've ever cut a can with a slingshot before. That's what we've been doing all morning, but have a look. there's a few cans in there. Usually when I'm hitting those cans, I shoot them until I cut them, and then I shoot the top bit as it's a little bit of a smaller target. So I'll shoot the top bit for a while, and then when it looks like it's going to be too hard to take out of the off the can hanger, then I'll fuck. Come on. Yeah, you never have to worry about the can falling off with these things, I'll tell you that, but they're a real pain in the ass to get off there sometimes. Oh, we got two cans left, I think. Yeah. All right. We got a volunteer here. Oh. I'm happy to actually get out and shoot today. I didn't think I was going to have it in me, to be honest. I was a bit chewed up this weekend. All right, so let's switch it up again. We're going to go back to the pulse pickle. See how that goes. I thought I only took out 5 cans. I guess I got 6. Nice. I'm going to try to find deer antler sheds. That would be a big enough to make my scales. Yeah, you know what? I was hoping to find some deer antler sheds, but it's kind of wild in my area. We've got a fuck ton of deer. Can't find their antlers anywhere. I don't know. There must be a place where they go to rub them off, but I haven't found it yet. Not by me anyway. And where my buddy goes, where I've done a couple of my overnighters that you guys seen on YouTube. That place is loaded with deer, and my buddy's never found any. He's never found any of the sheds there either, which is just wild. I guess they probably go into places. You'll find them in areas where there's evergreens with low hanging branches. They'll go over there and rub them off. But it's crazy. I've spent like a lot of time in the woods trying to find these things, and I've never found them. Mushroom season's coming though. It's right around the corner. That'll be pretty nice. Be looking forward to loading up the freezer with some mushrooms too. If I can get some chicken in the woods, I'll be really happy. Things shoot so different. Deer seem to shake them off wherever they come, whenever they come loose, I think. Yeah, I that's what I've heard too. But I've seen a couple of like looking for shed videos, and these guys would set up these funny little things for the deer to rub their antlers off when they start coming loose, and they would do it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. I've even found kills before, but I've never found a fucking antler. It's kind of crazy. I've also wondered too, though, if a lot of animals, they find them first, they go and they take them and chew on them for a bit. So it might be a good way to get some calcium and shit in them. I don't know. I know they get chewed on by rodents a lot, but it would take a while for a rodent to chew through a whole antler like that. I've seen a couple of knife handles and slingshots that have incorporated like nice woods and antler. That's really, really sweet, really classy looking. And you slap some nice brass pins on there, some shiny, really shiny, or copper even will look great mixed in with that. I have a Rough Rider Tobacco Road folder that I bring with me sometimes, and when I'm feeling a little old school, I'll bring that guy with me for my day-to-day, and instead of bringing one of my Spydercos. And I quite like it. It's got like a little tobacco leaf carved into it with a bunch of copper pins around it. It looks really, really nice. Fuck. I've lost a few antlers to my dogs before. Yeah, I'm sure. And I'm sure like foxes and coyotes and stuff like them too, to chew on. And yeah, we've been saying for a long time too that out where I live in Quebec here, they say that there's no cougars here, that they're all gone. We don't have any. And two French guys two French guys were driving around. They saw this fucking monster of a cat walking a field somewhere. I don't know where it was, but it was somewhere here in Quebec. They didn't give the location of it. But this time the video was perfectly clear. There's no doubt at all that there was that it's not a cat. Like, there's no doubt. So all of this there's no cats in Quebec thing, I think it's pretty much debunked. But the Ministry of Natural Resources still won't admit it that we have them here. You know, they got them in New York State, they got them in Ontario, they got them in Newfoundland, which is attached to Quebec. But nope, you don't have any. You don't have any in Quebec. They don't speak the language. Fuck, why am I shooting so left? I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Left them out with partying out the rest. Yeah, you know, there's so I would love to be able to make a natty, just a nice little natty slingshot out of a deer antler. Just cut the ends off. You know, put a little band groove in there and call it good. I would love to have one of those, a full on deer antler slingshot, and put like a nice brass cap on the handle on the bottom. That would look great. I'm just missing it like a centimeter to the left. I can't seem to get it to go back for some reason. I must be doing something wrong. Gotta figure it out. Yeah, all over the place. I don't know. I still got my elk antler sitting there waiting for me. Oh, nice. Heck, my other uncle died a while back. He gave me a deer antler that I shed that I turned into a Y part of it into the slingshots. Oh, sweet. That's fucking cool. How's the coffee today? It wasn't bad, actually. I think I'm going to be having another one a little bit later. But yeah, we did a little bit of intenso from Nespresso this morning. And now we're just we're pounding some electrolytes. trying to get the body back rehydrated after yesterday, and I'm just not having a good go at it. Not yet. What the hell? It's not good. It's not good. I wonder if that's the case. I think I might be pointing the frame a little bit too much, and the front forks are kind of sending the shot kind of weird. Let's see if that's the case. I'll pull back just a little bit. No. Let's try that one more time. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of missing. Lots of water with that. That wood avro is set to. Oh, did you get to see it in person? The spalting in that piece was absolutely beautiful. I had Mr. Brian. I had another one kind of lying around. I was gonna try to make another one, but it had a funky spot in it, and it was in a bad spot. No, he just posted a short video of it, but it looked lovely. Oh, nice. Yo, what's up, Billy T? Yeah, we did a builder's trade. He sent me a Kodiak, which is absolutely stunning slingshot, and I sent him the Avro, and it was really, really nice. It was a pretty cool trade between two buddies. It was awesome. And man, Jordan gets a beautiful finish when he uses the crazy glue finish. Oh, yeah, the bands were vibrating like crazy there, and I shot high and left. Yeah, when you get that good vibration going on, you never really know where you're going to land. Filter all messages. Just in case I've been missing any. Sometimes that happens. Holy shit, we've been out here for 2 hours already? Almost 2 hours. And I restarted. It shut down and restarted on me halfway through the live one time. We could be already at the 2 hour mark. That's wild. Time's just a flying. Yeah, I might put this one down for a bit. It doesn't seem to be working out for me very good. I'll go back to the planchette. I think that's my best pickle shooter so far. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Good God, very good vibrations. A little bit of Beach Boys for you. I can't believe how long these bands have lasted on the planchette for. They've been on here. I'm thinking we might actually be near 1,000 shots with these bands. I'm pretty sure we might be at 1,000 shots, or very, very close to it. I mean, I've done like 5 lives with them and shot on my own. With them, not on camera, but it's like they just keep going, man. They don't want to die. And these were precise cyan, and now they kind of look like a dirty white. I've had them on here so long. The guitar string, yeah, pretty much, man. Hey, Uncle Larry, how you doing, bud? What do squirrels eat up? What'd I miss? Oh, man, feel that chill, boy. I wouldn't mind getting me another planchette, even something in modern materials, maybe. I don't know. I like the wood. Gene makes a really nice slingshot, man. He really does. I actually have a second one of these lying around somewhere. I put it in a safe spot. Now I can't find it because it was so small. I was like, fuck, I'm going to lose this thing. And I tried to find a spot to put it. And I put it there. And I've never found it. I'm pissed. I'm pissed about that. It was another nice one, too. Light colored wood one, but a really nice one. What am I using? I'm using a planchette pickle fork, and I'm shooting 1/4-inch steel, and I've got some really old bands on here. These are 10mm straight cuts from Precise Cyan, set up in the pre-twisted fashion. And we've been this would be, if I cut this one, this will be my 3rd can cut with this one. Or no, not my 3rd. Second, I think. We did 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, this will be my 3rd. Should have been my 2nd, but it would be my 3rd. We started it off with the with one of the other pickles, but I was having trouble getting her dialed in, and decided to go back to the planchette. Oh, I thought we were going to get the cut there. Might get it now, though. I think I'm just going to stick with this guy for the last can. I got one more can coming up. I think we'll just stick with the planchette. I love shooting this thing. It's kind of cool, though. I feel like I'm getting to the point now with this pickle anyway. I'm getting to the point now where I can actually pick my shots a little bit. There we go. There we go. Let's go get another can up on there. Every time I put something where I think I won't forget, I usually forgot where I put it. That's exactly where it happened, man. I put it somewhere and I can't fucking remember. And I put it inside of a case, and I'm hoping, I don't know, I'm hoping that I didn't fucking screw up somehow and throw that case away, because you can feel anything in there anyway. And if you're trying to move things around or whatever it is, it just doesn't, it doesn't wiggle much on you. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that I didn't throw it away. That's my big fear, is that I screwed up and threw it in the garbage. Because I did end up getting rid of some of the old, oh, are we gonna get lucky? Yes. I did end up throwing away some of the old cases that I had lying around that had been kind of chewed up and beaten up. And I'm hoping that that pickle fork or that planchette wasn't in there at that time, because that would, sorry guys, I thought I was pointing you towards the catch box. But yeah, anyway, once we get that thing settled, and hopefully that other pickle fork will pop up one day, and I can come out here and shoot dual pickles. I don't have a band making kit yet. Oh, buddy, you're going to be surprised at how much money you could save by making your own bands. You know, if they're selling pre-mades for like $5 a pop, you're going to pay your rubber on your first cut. Dueling pickles. That's right. You'll buy your roll in your first 5 cuts, 5 band sets, and then everything else will be like free, I guess. And with a small investment of a rotary cutting tool, mat, and what else do you need? A rotary cutting tool, mat, and then one of those adjustable rulers for now, just to get you set up. You're looking at like tops $50, and you'll make all that money back making your first roll, or making your bands on your first roll. Because the at $5 a pop per band set, you're gonna get like, fuck, I don't know. I cut mine when I'm cutting short draw. When I'm making bands for short draw, I cut right along the top, and it works out perfect for me on how I like to have my band set up when I have a seven times elongation. And man, it's a total game changer, man, on how many bands you can get out of a set. It's ridiculous. And if you're shooting a light taper like I am now, like an 18-12, fuck, you just make a crap ton of bands. It won't even be funny when you realize how much money you could be saving. And as long as you don't get into the habit of cutting weird shit with your rotary tool, those blades last a long time too. And I think the last time I got like I think it was 10 blades for $12, so they last quite a long time, and they'll keep you cutting for quite a long time. Don't forget a jig for tying the pouches to bands. Yeah, but you know what? You can make a lot of band tying jigs out of certain things. Like you can go to the hardware store and just pick up a couple of clamps and tie a piece of rope around it. You can stretch them out with your legs, like Can Vandal does. You don't need to spend much money on that. But that said, my favorite one that I own is the one that I got from Omega Slings. It's like a silver one with an adjustable post that slides backwards and forwards. I absolutely love that band tying jig. It's nice and heavy, and you just do a quick unscrew, slide it forward, take your bands off, put your new one on, slide it back. It's really, really nice. It's by far the best store-bought design I've seen. Oh man, it feels like it's getting colder out here. I don't know, a lot of people, they ask me about it. You know, they're like, where can I get pre-mades? And I'm like, dude, you got to just start making your own, bro. You'll make so much money, save so much money doing it, and you'll get to experiment a little bit and see how you really like to set up your frame and your kit. That's the cool thing about it, is once you get everything all set up and arranged and how you like it, then you can start tweaking things to get a little bit more speed, a little less speed, a little more draw weight, a little less draw weight. Anyway, that's what I like to do. Oh man, how did I miss that? I just cruised right over the top of it. Oh, there's a miss. I got one of those jigs about a month ago, and it's worth the money. Oh yeah, 100% it is. I made my jig just with a scrap laying around. I want the jig you're talking about. Yeah, that jig is probably the best one out there, I think. I've had 3 different models. I had one from Slingshot way back in the day. I bought another one later on that's supposed to stick to your table. I found it okay, but it always came loose. It was a pain in the ass, and it was too low, so I had a hard time getting the string through when I was wrapping. And then I bought a third one, which was like a little one that you just kind of click on. It's all one little tiny piece, and you kind of wrap it like this. I didn't like that at all. And then I ended up throwing it right in the garbage after the first time trying it. And then I went back to the Slingshot one, that plain Jane metal one. And then I found this one that from Omega Slings, and I bought it from there, and it's been the best band tying jig I've ever used. Woo. Definitely gonna have to pick the shots. Now there's a lot of people just starting out that are intimidated by making bands, but they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. It's actually one of the funnest parts of this whole hobby is when you start making up your own elastic, you start setting things up, and you're testing different things, and you're finding things that you like, that shoots good, and it's consistent and lasts long. Like, I'm blown away at how long these bands have been on this pickle fork. It's crazy. It's crazy how many shots I've had of these things, and they still look good. I mean, in my last live, the last live I've done, I did with these things, I probably shot around 200 shots with that frame. I'm probably around 150 shots on this guy today. And the bands are still sending them. We're in that 0 mark or below 0 mark. Actually, now feeling that wind, it's getting fucking cold again. It was snowing this morning when I woke up, and I was looking outside, and there were some snowflakes falling a little bit in the beginning of this live too. And these bands are just hanging in there. I'm never coming. I was shooting short draw today. I'm shooting short draw, but I just like the pickle. The pickle's fun. When I got cans to shoot, I'm coming out here and taking care of business with the pickle, and I got a little bit more recycling to do. It won't be today, but I'm still a short draw guy, but I'm liking the pickle. The pickle's fun. Oh, I totally botched that shot. That was terrible. It's funny, there's one thing I find I forget to do sometimes when I'm shooting pickle fork, is when I'm looking down the bands. Like, when I shoot short draw, a lot of times I don't even look down the bands anymore. Like, I've got my form so, it's so methodical at this point where I just directly look at the point of the forks and I shoot. With pickle fork, I get caught up in that and not looking, but I don't have my muscle memory is not there yet with the pickle fork. So I need to remind myself to look down the bands, make sure everything's straight. And when I start doing that and I find myself missing a lot, I always try to remember, okay, look down your bands, make sure everything is straight, and then you should be hitting things. And it actually helps. But it's kind of funny that because of the whole muscle memory thing, that my brain kind of forgets to do its job. I got to remind it. What do you suggest to tie your pouches with the bands? What do I use? I use, see right here, I use a constrictor knot attachment, and I use 1 millimeter. I use 1 millimeter butcher's twine, cotton butcher's twine. That's what I use, and it's the best thing by far I've ever found. Yo, Squat Shot, how you doing, buddy? Beyond in the house. Sorry, I'm late, bud. It's like writing in cursive. Yeah, very stylish. It is. It's also a lot of fun, but fuck cursive. I don't like that shit. I don't know if people even use cursive anymore. I haven't seen anybody write in cursive in years. I'll tell you what, though, the whole thing about pickle fork, the first pickle fork I ever got was a Wasp Imp pickle fork. It was this little tiny thing, little green thing, toxic green color is what it was. And I took that thing out and I had no idea how to shoot a pickle fork. I think I put like 6 frame hits on it in a row, like 2 millimeters from my hand. It was so close to like hitting myself so many times, but I just took that thing, I put it in the garbage. I'm like, nope, I can't shoot this. And now I kind of wish I kept it, because I would have liked to try shooting it now. Although it would have definitely needed a pinky lanyard like I do with this one. Shout out to Leon for giving me that tip. But that would have been the absolute best. It probably would have helped me out a little bit actually shooting it. I wish I would have known that at the time. But I took that pickle fork and I threw that thing in the garbage. I was like, fuck this. And the worst thing is it wasn't the Slingshot's fault. It was all mine. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. But it is cold and crappy here, dude. It's like 1 degree out here. It's like very close to 0. It might even be beyond 0 at this point. I'm not entirely sure, but my toes are fucking cold. I use inner paracord to tie the constrictor knots. I marked my bands, and they show no slippage. Oh, very cool. I've tried I tried it a couple of times with the inner strands of paracord. And I had a couple of slip on me, but that's when I was first trying out the constrictor knot. The constrictor knot should not slip with no matter what you're using to tie it. It should not slip. But it definitely could have been something that I was doing wrong. I don't know. I ended up going to butcher's twine, and I'm never looking back. For me, for the amount of money it costs. For about $8, I'm tying my bands for 2 years plus with a roll. It just lasts forever. It never slips. I mean, you could use anything you want. I know when I first did the video on it, I was using waxed waxed thread for leather crafts. I did that. It worked pretty good, but I find sometimes if you tighten them up too tight, that's will cut right through your elastic. So I ended up later trying butcher's twine and this other plastic cord you can get at the dollar store. Something you would like tie things up in your garden with or whatever. And that worked well too, but it was a little bit large for what I liked. And then the butcher's twine, I got that dialed in, and now it's nothing else for me. I tried cuffs too for a while. Cuffs were kind of cool, but they're a bit finicky. You needed tools to get them to work, and there was a little bit of trouble with it. But the only thing I didn't like about cuffs is that it actually covers the spot where your bands are going to break. And after pulling back a few times and then having a band snap, and I didn't even know when it was going to happen. Wow, it's been a fun ride, eh? Holy smokes. Leon. On that. If I can. Won't let me. But after testing that out and then having a pouch start, or the band started to die, but under the cuff, so I didn't see it happening, and I pulled back and it the band snapped and I almost frame hit my hand, my frame. Woo. Oh man, I thought we were going to get it on that shot. I thought that was it. I thought it was all she wrote. Really placed that one nice. I think if we hit the bottom of that can, I think we got it. No, it took it. Wow, it's a tough can. There we go. We got it. We'll end up shooting the top half of that one. I don't have any cans left, so. I am cold, dude. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stick it out. My feet are cold. I'm freezing. Pouch am I using? Hey, how you doing, Mr. Vinny? I'm using one of Andrew Axon's pouches, and I really like it. This pouch is beautiful. I love it. Kangaroo leather. Nice, just the right thickness that's on. I don't know. I love it. I love this pouch. Just ordered a spool of Butcher's Toy from Amazon. Good call, man. Good call. Yep, I absolutely love these pouches, man. Andrew's got them spot on. Actually, I may hit him up and order a shit ton of them so I don't have to worry about these anymore. I really like these pouches. Oh. Yeah, these ones here for my 1/4 inch, these are like my go-to. I really like these. They're super supple, comfortable. They broke in real nice. They don't stretch much. Or if they're going to stretch, they stretch where they're supposed to, which is good. Oop. Just caught it. Man, I think when these bands finally die, I think I'm gonna have to fucking have a funeral for them and bury them in the yard. I should send you some of my root pouches. He started out making them after me. Oh yeah, you got some root pouches too, eh, Leon? I had a Squatch one on for a while. You sent me one a long time ago, and I was shooting it for a while. They're nice. It's kind of funny though when you get dialed in and you have a pouch that you really like. It sucks when you can't get your hands on them anymore. Like for the longest time, I shot Warrior Mongol pouches. They were my absolute go-to, my favorite pouch by far for the longest time. And then they just kind of disappeared. Burke stopped making them, and I couldn't find them anymore. So I ended up going to a couple of other pouches that I ended up liking and breaking in. And then I found one of my Warrior Mongol pouches kind of hidden in a drawer somewhere. It was one of the blue ones too that I really liked. And I tried shooting with it again, and it was a no-go for the 5/16, man. Like, I really felt weird. I was all over the place with it. But I kind of want to try shooting the shooting one of those pouches again, but with a 1/4 inch. I think I might like it a little bit better with the 1/4 inch, but I love those pouches. And these ones here from Andrew are about the same shape. Oh, easy there, bands. So they're about the same. Hey, enough you. That slipped out of my hand and I still hit it. That's crazy. Hey, Richard, what's up, man? But it's I don't know, it's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun shooting this pickle. I can't believe I like it so much now that I've kind of got around the hump and started figuring it out. It's pretty nice. What's up, LP? It's pretty nice, and I don't know, I'm finding I'm getting better and better at it as time goes on. And it's a lot of fun to shoot. Just coming out here on a day like a shitty day like today in the cold, but just letting these cans lighting these cans up it's a lot of fun. There we go. Fucking wind, stop. I actually have that. I still have that pickle fork that I made when that I shot first time. I carved that day and I shot it first time live with Rex on the phone, or with Rex on YouTube. And he told me, we're shooting pickles. I said, okay, I'm gonna make one. When are you going live? He said, in about 2 hours. I said, there should be enough time to get a pickle made. And I whipped out a pickle, carved a pickle out of a tree branch. And yeah, it was fun. We had fun that day. It took me forever to actually start hitting stuff, but I ended up getting some shots done. Oh. I was thinking that I would hopefully get that started, that first Avro pickle started. Let's see how it goes. It won't be next week. Next weekend I've got I gotta be making hot sauce. Next weekend, Sunday, we'll be live. And then maybe after that I'll be on vacation. I think I got the first day, I got the Monday to go on vacation. No, Monday I gotta go to work. Or I've got to go and work every day. Fuck, I can't even remember. It's like I'm blabbering on over there. A quick pickle. Yeah. If you will. If you whip out your pickle and start playing with it, or don't get to clean up afterwards. Yeah, that's a good thing about being in the backyard. Yeah. I wonder if I can shoot with my glasses on. This will be fun. No. That's a hard no. Yeah. These are just readers too, so everything was so blurry down there. Yeah, when the cans start getting all chewed up and they're really, really small like that one is, it's funny. You end up hitting it and you're taking like these little tiny chips off of the can, but I don't think we'll get a cut again on this one. But maybe we could shoot it until it falls off that can hanger, or I run out of ammo, whichever happens first. But I had that magnet loaded with ammo today. I think I could fit like 200, 250, maybe 300 shots on a magnet when I really, really loaded up both sides. It's crazy how much ammo it holds. There we go. That was a good hit. What's my setup for pickle fork? It's 10 millimeter 0.4 precise cyan that I have on here right now with an Andrew Axum pouch. Whoop. That's what I use. And proceeds to hit the sniper everything. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I gotta take the glasses off to hit shit though. That's the only thing. I gotta put them on to read shit. I gotta take them off to hit shit. Sent that one right through a crack of in that can. I barely hit it. You could hear it go tick, little tiny noise. There, that's what I was looking for. It's a good shot like that. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna get another cut. I just smoked that one last time and took a chunk off of it, and now we got another chunk hanging. We might be able to cut this one in 4. I think when I go on my trip in June, I think I'm going to bring this Slingshot with me and my Steers Wild Slings catch bag. The pro one, it'll be nice and small. It's packable. This is a nice small Slingshot that I could fit in my pack and do some shooting with it. I mean, all around. I shouldn't have shot that. You see how much it was vibrating? I think all around it'll be a fun little exploring kit to come out here and get out into the bush and do some shooting with it. Oh, fuck. Fucking wind's killing me. All right, let's see here. What size steel do I shoot? Right now I'm shooting 1/4-inch steel. Or 6 millimeter. Same shit. Just about. It's a fun little ammo for plinking. Your cans stay a little bit longer. And just for cost effectiveness, this 1/4-inch steel is well worth the money. It's cheap. It's small. I can get a shit ton of it. I think I got 10,000 shots of 1/4" steel for the price that I would get 3,000 or 4,000 shots of 5/16. When I first got my 1/4" steel, I was going to send it to a buddy of mine. And then I found out how much it was going to cost for shipping. I'm like, nope. Screw that. It was just in, it was going to end up going to Nova Scotia, but I saw the price of the shipping for 1 box of 1/4" steel, and it was like, it's cheaper just to buy it yourself off of Amazon. Well, I only got a couple more shots left. Maybe we'll keep on taking our shots, see if we can get this can. This can will be cut in three pieces. We already cut the bottom off. We cut it, actually, it might even, maybe 3.5, we'll call it. I cut the bottom off, then I cut another big chunk off of it, and now we've got a 3rd chunk that's about to come off there, and then it'll be just the cap that's left. And that'll be a can cut in 4. Or 3.5. I'm just trying to knock that little piece off on the bottom, but it's putting up a good fight. I might have to give it a good shot up top and try to shake that bottom piece off. Sometimes that's the go-to. Hitting the piece itself is not good enough, but if you get a good shot on the mass of it, it'll shake the bottom piece off. Oh man, it's cold out here. I tried to stop the vibration with my face and then let it rip and see if I can just give it enough time to get the shot off. But it started to vibrate right when I let go. Okay, that wasn't enough to get it to shake. Or to shake that piece off. I'll have to hit it. Oh man, I only got 5 shots left. See if we can do it. Fingers are getting cold, man. Yo, Black Pine, Colton, what's going on, bro? Don't forget to recycle that. Yeah, it'll all be recycled. Don't you worry about it. I'll wrap all that up, and I'll wrap that all. I'm sure the recycling plant looks at this thing and like, what the fuck happened with these? There we go. That's cut and faux. That top's really, really small. I'll take my last 4 shots. Take my last 4 shots on that little beauty, and we'll call it done. There, I just knocked it off the back. It was hooked up on the curtain. Oh boy. Wow. All right, last shot. Can we end this on a good note? Gotta get a hit. Oh, I hit my face. Well, I hit something. That's all that counts, I guess. Doing the good work. Chilling at the fire hall. No calls yet. Good news. No calls is good news. On periodic table. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, guys. That's it for me. I'm frozen. My toes are cold. My hands are cold. I'm bitching out. I'm sorry. You have to revoke my Canadian card. But that's it for me. I'm heading on in. You guys take care. Stay safe. Cut up rocks. Be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys freaking awesome. And thanks for coming out here in the cold and hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Bye for now.